Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. This is a question on percentage of amount. You have got to work out 38% of 750. You need to write your answer in the box and this will be worth 1 mark in the exam. So to help us do this, we need to follow the following steps. So first of all, we need to find 10%. Now to find 10%, we always have to divide by 10. Now when we divide by 10, all the digits of the number move 1 place to the right. In this case here, it is equivalent to taking a 0 off the end because the number ends in a 0. But we're divided by 10, so we have to move all the digits 1 place to the right. Once we've found 10%, we can now find 30% because we're looking to find 38%. So you need to take the answer you've just worked out and multiply it by 3. That will give you 30%. Next, we need to work out this 8%. Now to get 8%, we first of all need to find 1%. So to find 1%, you're going to divide your answer to 10%. So the answer you got up in step 1 by 10, and that will give you 1%. Then once you've got 1%, if you multiply that by 8, then that will give you 8%. Now we have 30% and 8%. All you've got to do is add together the answers you get for 30% and 8%, and that will give you 38%. Let's pause, have a go at working out the answer. Press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Great work. Hopefully you've managed to have a go at doing the question and you've managed to get the answer to 38% of 750. So to start with, you should have found 10%. So when we find 10%, all the digits move 1 place to the right. So the 7 in the hundreds column goes to the tens. The 5 in the tens column goes to the ones. The 0 in the ones column goes to the tenths column. So your answer is 75, which is the same as taking this 0 off the end. So 10% of 750 is 750 divided by 10, which is 75. Now I found 10%, I'm now going to work out 30%. So I've got to multiply this answer I've got here by 3. Now some of these numbers you'll be able to do nice and easily. Other times you'll need to set it out in column notation as I've done here in order to be able to get the answer, or alternatively you could have used the grid method. So we've got to do 3 times 5 is 15. So we carry a 1 and the 5 goes underneath. And 3 times 7 is 21 plus the 1 is 22. Some people will be able to do this in their head. They'll be able to think 3 times 5 is 15. 70 times 3 is 210. Add on this extra 10 that's here, 220. And then add on the 15 gives you 225. Some people will be able to just do that in their head. But other people will need to see it written down. Once we've got 30%, we now need to go back to try and work out this 8%. So we're going to start with 10% again, so this answer, and I'm going to work out 1%. So to find 1% of 750, I take my 10% answer and I'm going to divide it by 10. So this 75 I got here, divide it by 10. If it was a 0 on the end, we could take the 0 off, but there is no 0 on the end here, so we have to move the digits 1 place to the left, to the right, sorry. So the 7 is going to move to the ones column. The 5 in the ones column is going to go to the tenths column. So your answer becomes 7.5. From here, I now need to find 8%. So I need to multiply this answer here by 8. So 7.5 times by 8. 8 times 5 is 40. So we carry a 4 and put the 0 down. 7 times 8 is 56 plus the 4 is 60. Now I've done this sum with ignoring this decimal point to start with. So I've just worked out 75 times 8 is 600. Now my question is actually 7.5 times 8. So this number has been divided by 10. So I need to, if I multiplied my answer by my question by 10, so to get, instead of doing 7.5, doing 75 as I've just done here, as I multiplied this number by 10, I need to divide my answer by 10, which means the decimal, all the digits move 1 place to the right, so the decimal point comes in here. Alternatively, you can think about doing this as saying that there is 1 number behind the decimal point in your question, so there has to be 1 number behind the decimal point in your answer. It gives you the same result. So 8% of 750 is 60. Now we need to work out 38%. So we're looking at the answer for the 30% and the 8%. So 38% is going to be for 225, the answer for 30%, plus the answer for 8%, which was 60. So I've got 225 plus 60. 20 plus 60 is 80, so it's 285, which needs to get written in the box. Make sure you show you're working out. In the exam, you will have more space from what I've got here. I've tried to set my work out so it's nice and clear so you can see where the steps are going, but you will have more space to put your working in this box when it comes to the exam. Give yourself a big tick if you got this correct. Great work, well done. The mark scheme on this question shows the answer is 285 for 1M, which means 1 method mark. It does say do not accept 285%, so if you put a percentage after your answer, you will get the answer wrong. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.